Hello, my name is Sharon, and welcome to our AICAD online training. And we will start our AICAD online training, including two parts. The one part is we will show you briefly about the demo operation for this software. And the second part, we will questions and answers. Now we'll proceed the first part. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, please tap number 1 in the message box. Okay. AICAD is an intelligent software especially for designing for the RPD, the removable denture bracket. And we will have a brief introduction for the below two sides: the designing interfaces, the designing page, and the designing scales. Firstly, let's click the New option in the upper left corner to establish a new designing file. In this page, customers can type in the operator message, the customer message, and import the model files. Our model files support 3 formats, including the STL format, PLY format, and OBJ format. If customers want to see the clearly texture of the model, they can import the PLY format file, because in this file folder, it contains the PNG picture which can clearly show the texture of the model. First step after we entering the designing interface is trimming the mode. Here we can see the manual and automatic option in the left part, in the left arrow. We click the automatic option. The frame line will be generated automatically after AI identification. And then we click the green triangle to cut out the model. Compared with the traditional ways, our frame line is generated by the AI automatic identification instead of the manual drawing, which can greatly save the dentist or the technician's time. In this page, there is a small designing scales. After retrimming the mold, we can place this mold in the right position, which is convenient for us to view. And in next step, the undercut step, and the mold will keep the same position we placed, which easily for us to check to view. In this blocking out panel, we can adjust the blocking out part through 2 ways. One way is by the 8 direction keys. Another way is by the view settings. After adjusting for the blocking out part, we can click next step to enter the wax trimming panel. After generating the wax automatically, the wax surface is more smooth, and no need to use the smooth wax knife to modify, which is one of the advantages in our software. After we complete the pre-treatment, we then can enter into the designing screen. The RPD designing including 5 parts: the retention grids, major connector, sculpt, ending line. Firstly, we will show you the retention grids. In this page, customers has 2 options for the size of gasket. The one option is we design the gasket size is same as the retention grids. Another option is we design the gasket size more larger than the retention grades, which is more convenient to meet different requirements for the designings. For the retention grade designing, our software has one advantage, that when we need to design the grades for the deformed teeth or toothless jaw, for the traditional ways, need to designing the grades in segment. While in our software, no need to do it. It is one-click generation and no need for the segmented drawing. And our grade hole will not be deformed, and it is relatively even. The second designing screen is the major connector designing. In this designing page, we also have two functions. One is the major connecting designing tools. Another function is an open window, and we keep the parameters in this page as the same as the other softwares, so it will be convenient for users to use. When drawing the major connecting frame line, we can see our frame line is very fluent. And when there is a wrinkle place which cannot generate the frame line, our software will allow in the red color, and so that it is very simple for user to find where it is not generate and to adjust. Compared with the other software, if there is a mistake error, and it needs designers to find by their experience, and it's very hard to find it. And for our software, it has accurate error reporting function. No need to waste a lot of time to check. The third designing page is Clasps. In this page, we also designing two functions. One is a small connector drawing toolkit. Another one is a Clasps drawing toolkit. There is a small designing skill here. If we want to place two clasps, we better make these two clasps overlap. So in the next step of the engraving, it will save more time and effort. The first screen is the sculptor tools. In this page, we're also designing 3 cans of the knives, plus minors and small knife. There is a little scale here. Before sculpture, we use the smooth tool to smooth the area that needs to be engraved, and then engrave it so that the surface of the engraved will be smoother and the effect will be better. In this page, I want to talk about the designing functions in the upper right corner, and we can see there are 4 functions. I want to say about the measure thickness function, because this function is a little different compared with other software. To measure the thickness in the engraving interface, you need to right-click the mouse to measure the surface of the bracket to complete the thickness measurement at this point. But except for this page, you need to left-click the mouse to complete the thickness measurement. It's different. The last designing function is the ending line. In this page, we also design 2 cans of landing lines. the narrower or the wider ending lines, so it's convenient for the designers to make smaller or larger brackets. After placing the ending line, we enter into the Sculpt RPD screen. In this screen, the first tool we are using is the wax knife toolkit. The final step for the designers is to place the support points. And the support points default parameters are the same with the most commonly used parameters. And designers can simply click on the support point and then place the support points on the retention net is okay. After placing the support points, we almost finished this designing. It comes to the end page. And